Alright, well, to be able to get to the fuel pump, we are going to start by removing these side panels that have the speakers inside of them. They just use these little pop clips, these little pop rivets, except on the bottom, on this side, you got to kind of raise up and pull out because it's got these funky looking tabs in place. And then, of course, you got to unhook your speaker if you have any back there. My assistant here will keep working along.
Assistant?
Yeah, my assistant here is going to keep working while I go get another light bulb. Fuel pump's under there. So we need to trace out where we want to cut at. I just did a quick search online because I don't remember these measurements. It needs to be from the back this way towards me, from the front to the back of the car, it needs to be about 1.5 inches. So the center panel here is where the pump is at. The one with the groove cut into the front here that doesn't go all the way to the back, that's where your fuel pump is at. So we're going to come in on this side about 1 inch. Looks like 1.25 inches on the passenger side from this groove, the top of the groove where it starts to go down. So you want to go from the bottom of this groove. So I need straight edge.
All right, we have our template drawn out here. It was 1 inch from the side, 1.25 inch from this side, 9/16 of an inch here, and 1.5. So that line looks straight to you. I guess I should double check my lines, measure twice,
Plugged in.
cut once. Alright, so the trick here is to try to drill out the corners, but you got to realize your gas tank is right below this, and this is pretty thin sheet metal. So you want to drill down far enough to just barely pierce this metal without hitting the plastic or the metal gas tank below. So I have a 1/2 inch drill bit. So it took me a minute, but this does not come off the pump. Basically have to crawl up underneath the car and unhook the pump power supply from the bottom. I'll tell you all now. Yeah, there you go. You ready?
Yeah, I don't get gas everywhere.
I'll try not to. I'll make no promises though.
You're dropping no shavings anyway.
You clean it out anyway.
Imagine it's already got enough dirt to
I doubt it.
Never don't be dumping that shit.
Yes, sir, Captain.
I don't remember your glasses.
Oh, shit. Just shot gas everywhere, buddy. That filter's flung up at me. Ugh. Gas tank's really clean on the inside compared to that Firebird. I mean, it looks brand new on the inside.
Oh, I set it down and the filter.
We're ready to put the fuel pump back in the car. We've done the easy part. Let me just say, if this was the easy part, I hope the other stuff is not too awfully bad, because this was easy and it should have took me like a day. It took me like a week, just because I don't have all the free time in the world. Plus I experimented a little bit, broke a few parts, but I guess it wasn't all that bad. So now the goal is to get this fuel pump back in that hole and not break anything. Because when I put the fuel pump back in the Firebird, I think I tore that little sock, filter sock, filter, whatever you want to call it, and put a little tear in the end of it. So hopefully this one will go a little better. Can't really, I think maybe it starts like that, and then slowly, and I do mean slowly, just drops into place. Heck yeah, I'm already learning, doing better than I did last time. Okay, alright. So, well, now that's a problem. I've created myself a little problem and didn't even realize it. This clamp is keeping me from going down in. So I'm going to try to just, I may have to just take the gasket off. There it goes. Sweet. When I put this one back in the Firebird, that little sock filter, I cut a little hole in it accidentally. So, probably need to pull it back out and replace it.
Is that bent the right way?
I really no other way for it to bend. It goes back into the tank. Go backwards anymore. It needs to come up and go back. Oh, lovely. Okay. I think I didn't lock any of that in, huh? That'd have been pain. Not filming, pal.
I'm nothing to film. It's all gonna get cut out anyway.
No, it's not. You don't know what's gonna get cut out and what's gonna get used. Something ain't right.
So the ring need to be flipped over, I think.
I don't think so. It's got to push it down flat. It's only two of them there. The other ones are not even close. See, 1, 2, 3 line up, but then there's that one. That one's off.
Because it was right the other way.
No, they won't line up. Look, if you put it like this, you got one here, and it's nowhere near. Okay? That's not the way it goes. And then you got...
Then why would the...
Later.
Are you sure that's the only ring that was over there?
I'm almost sure it goes the other.
Yeah, I'll try. I don't think it's out yet.
You got the video, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, I can go back. Well, of course it's there. Most important part of this is filming. The whole point of filming, I ain't got nothing to...
Yeah, I'm almost sure that's not one.
Oh, you stupid. I don't feel that. Alright. Well, look at there, Bubby. I think Bubby had it right. We are fighting with these lines. They don't want to go back. They're like, well, no, we've been like that for 30 years. Why would we want to go back? We want some freedom. Freedom to choose where I want to go. Do what I want to do. Yeah, you don't have a choice, buddy. You get to go back where you came from. A little more. There we go. I think all of our lines are hooked up. That is a successful fuel pump replacement in an LT1 4th gen F body. Wasn't as bad as it looked. We'll come up with a door to, make that look a lot better than it did. Rocking my GoPro.
Many months later.
That's my crossmember brace for turbos. I think the way those are designed is they gotta grab onto it to keep them spinning and pulling out.
pull it up from it a little bit. It'll make your bead thicker.
Oh, that shit. Ow!
Better in your ass
Fucking hell.
than in your eye.
Alright, so we're gonna give you the good one over what this looks like when it's completed. And then we'll pull the carpet up and show you that you really can't see or tell the difference by doing it this way when it's all put back together. So, my car's a little dirty, so don't judge me on that. But as you can see, there's nothing that tells you visually at this point that we cut a hole at all. I'm going to flip up the carpet, take the little panels out, and show you how that cover looks on there and how we remove it. So, I'm going to put you right here. Let you get a good little glimpse of what's going on. So I'm going to tear this back apart real quick. Okay, so like I said, it's held in by 4 little Allen screws. I definitely get stuck here by myself. Got a cover, and here is the base. The only thing I think I would do different with the base is it needs some more holes on the sides, because the sides kind of want to stick up. But I didn't design it. The guy that built it, or the guy I bought them from, he said his best guess was they should be welded to the car. I didn't like that idea of welding above a gas tank. Probably wouldn't have hurt anything. But Indian giver. So when I drilled out the holes for the rivets, that was a crush, what do you call those things? Crush rivets or crush nuts? So I guess they're not really rivets, but kind of like a nut that turns into a rivet. Anyway, so I ended up, now that I think about it, I probably just used a little rivet gun. But there you go. You have future access to your fuel tank. If you ever have to replace your pump again for whatever reason, it's right here. There's a door over top of it. Before I laid the base down, I ended up putting a 1/2-inch bead of silicone or gasket maker. Can't exactly remember what I had. I think it was gasket maker since it's black, or RTV, down, and then I ended up riveting it to the base. Okay, so we got the carpet back in, put the side panels back on, and you can't even tell the thing was ever even out. I think it looks pretty good. I think it was an easy thing to accomplish. Some people may not, but I don't really care what they say. So if you made it to the end of this video, thank you. Like, share, and subscribe.